This is Mo from Dad's on Tech, and we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy Note and this little bad boy right here. Check it out. All right, we're looking at the Samsung Galaxy Note and this stylus right here. It was hard for me to find some of the features and functions to use, so I decided to make a video about it. As you could see, by the way, so the stylus comes out from the bottom part right here, and this is kind of a crossover between a tablet and a smartphone. Samsung is trying to kind of bridge the gap between when people don't really utilize one or the other. So this is kind of marrying both technologies into one large package, one 5.3-inch screen, which is, by the way, fantastic. It's really, really gorgeous, amazing for watching media. Amazing for doing social media on. The soft keyboard for those who have difficulties using on small screens. This is your baby right here. But let's go into the functions for the stylus. So as you can see, again, this is a non-capacitive button right here. There are a few functions from within the applications that you can use. Application developers can get their hands on the SDK being provided by Samsung to make more use of the stylus. But for right now, let's take a look at what's available. So right now it ships with this S-Memo application. You can either launch it, or if you hold down the button and double click, it'll launch a quick note. You can take a look at my wonderful artwork here, and I can do that. Double tap. So it brings you a nice little quick note. Of course, you have text entry. You can just do a regular text entry directly anywhere. You can draw, of course. And you can also choose what type of drawing that you can do. You can either use a pen, a brush, a pencil, or a highlighter. And it's also pressure sensitive. So the lighter you touch or the harder you touch, you can control both the color as well as sharpness, the definition, I should say. So that's one thing that's very, very cool. Of course, you've got erase. You can erase, stuff that you did, like mine. I erase a lot of stuff because I wasn't very good there. But that's one thing. Oh, so while I'm here, I'll show you the second function. So if you hit that non-capacitive button again and you go down, that'll return you to the home screen from anywhere. And then, of course, if you do that again, hit the button and swipe up, you get your secondary menu, your settings and stuff. So the other one is hold it and push on the screen, and it creates a screenshot of wherever you are, whether you're in an application, in the home screens, or a web page, or etc. And then now you're introduced with a new function here. And this function, you have two options. It's called crop, either rectangle or lasso. Rectangle, you just kind of draw the shape around what you want, or lasso, where you can actually just draw around a certain shape. So here. And then it kind of pulls it out. You hit done. And there you go. Now you've cropped it out. You can drop it in a document. You can draw all over it and have fun. You could, get a picture of Shaquille O'Neal and put a mustache on him. A big, give him a basketball or something. And, or jet ski, whatever he's doing today. He's always doing something. The only thing with the crop that I didn't like is that there wasn't kind of an auto snap feature where it would find that differentiation between light and dark and give an option to minimize that, to auto adjust that. And you can't really crop again, which I really don't like. But that's a small option. Maybe that'll change in the future. So let's take a look also at the S-Memo application, at one other feature, I should say. So within here, you can add, of course, voice and images, right? But it also has this function of, we'll hit that button again, and up, this handwriting to text. And you hit that, it'll search the document and do a kind of an OCR, character recognition, and it did. It found hello. And but the main thing to keep in mind with this is that you have to make a decision whether you're going to draw or write text, because if you write text and then you draw something around it, when you do that translation, it's going to see everything as something that it wants to translate to text. So you're going to get gobbledygook. So if you do want to do that, if you're writing with the intent in order to make that into regular text, your whole document has to be that. It can't be any other doodle or anything. No doodles. So yeah. So that's basically it. Other than that, those are the major functions to be used with the stylus. Personally, I really felt like I needed a lot more space on the device. I maybe needed something the size of a tab or a iPad in order to write out a full document for translation, or to make, logic maps or anything like that. I just felt like it was a little bit too small. It was a perfect size for social media, for typing on it, for for viewing videos, all that good, delicious content. But as far as writing in it, like a notepad, and that's kind of why they call it the Note, I just didn't see it. I didn't see a use for it. I really love the screen. I mean, look, it's light. It's less than 10 millimeters thick. It's a beautiful, beautiful phone, very fast. But to use the stylus, not really happy with it. And of course the stylus doesn't work on the capacitive buttons on the bottom, which also I didn't like so much as well, that they stayed with the capacitive buttons and also provided a stylus. But that's just my personal opinion. You can think differently. In fact, if you do, or if you agree, let me know. Comment below. Tell me where I'm right, where I'm wrong, where you see this going. If you think that there is a big demand for this, let me know, and I will certainly look at it and review it again. And I would love to hear what you have to say. So this is Zevmo from Dad's on Tech with the Samsung Galaxy Note. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for watching. Only cool people press subscribe. Right here. Right there. I wanted to run you through some of them because it's kind of hard to find a place to give you some directions on how to use this stylus appropriately. And you always want to use your stylus appropriately.